What's up, everybody? It's Jason Fredericks, and I just want to tell you what I thought about the Croods movie, which I went to see with my family this other weekend. The Croods movie made me cry. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I've noticed that over the last few years, as I'm getting a little bit older, I'm getting more emotional for some reason, and I don't like it, but it's okay because, maybe it means I'm growing as a person and I'm empathizing more with situations. But what made me really teary about the movie The Croods is that it was just the story involved and what happened in the story. If you've seen the movie, you understand. If you haven't seen the movie, go see it. And you might want to stop watching this video because I'm going to spoil it for you. But it's a great movie to take your family to go see. Two, if you ever have any hopes and dreams and you have to do any kind of changing in life, the story is really built around that. If you don't know, it's about these cavemen, a caveman family, and their world is ending and destroying, and it's because the earth is moving around and lava and explosions is happening, so it's changing the foundation of the earth, and they have to move from what they're used to and what's normal in their life, and they have to move to another area of their life. So they have to move forward. And so their dad, who's only strong in the movie, only knows how to protect them and try to provide for them. But he doesn't let them step out on faith and do anything else because he's trying to protect them from everything that's bad in the world instead of letting them explore out. But when this new thing happens where the world is destroying, he can't do that anymore, and he's faced to change. And a lot of that is really touching because we know that there's some situations in life that we have to do scared, uneducated about, and we just have to take a step forward and embrace it and just do it. And so the new character comes to the movie, which plays the daughter's love interest, quote unquote, in this children's movie, who has seen what's going to happen to the world, and he's trying to guide them. So from a man's perspective, another man coming into your family's life and showing them ways and showing them new things that you can do, it's very hard to adjust to sometimes. And that's what the dad was dealing with in the movie. But the main thing that he learned was that you don't have all the answers. It's okay that you don't have all the answers. It's okay to be guided by people sometime, and you're still gonna be it's all right. And so that's what I really loved about the movie. But there's a part in the movie where he literally lays his life on the line for his family by making sure they cross over to the other side, cross over to the new world, even if he has to stay back into the old world. And his daughter and him embrace, and they hadn't told each other they love you. And that's the part right there that really got me, because I have daughters, and sometimes I'm not the greatest as showing my affection to them all the time. I'm not saying I'm rude or anything, but I'm not the greatest. And it was really touching to know that my daughters need that from me. You know what I'm saying? And I need to do a better job of doing those things for my kids, so they do understand that I love them. Sometimes as dads, we just do things and we think we're just taking care of our family, but we have to do a better job of just showing that, I love you, no matter how you are and what you want to do with your life. I love you. And then the one thing I want to shout out to my daughter Kristen is because she knows we live in LA now. She lives in Chicago with her mother and my other daughter Kendra, my two oldest girls. And she's like, Dad, you guys live in LA now, and I want to move out there because I want to become famous one day. I said, well, how are you going to become famous? She said, man, I don't know. I'm going to work with you and get into movies and do all the stuff you guys are doing. I said, well, sure, come on. She said, but I don't want to leave. I'm scared. I don't want to leave my mom, and and I don't want to leave my little brother and stuff like that. And I said, well, to do different things, you have to sometimes do stuff scared. And if you want the same old same, you can't not do anything about it. You can't just sit there and do the same old same and expect different results. You know what I mean? I was trying to explain that to her. I said this whole move to LA for me and my family, which I'm still barely getting settled now, and we're going into our fourth week being here, is that I'm scared. I was scared moving. I'm still scared in this situation. I don't have everything figured out here. And so I told her I had to do this stuff scared. And so I just want to, tell anybody that you're going into a new world. You're gonna go do different things, and I just want to encourage you: don't be scared to do it. Don't be afraid to do it. Don't be afraid to embrace the change. You know what I mean? It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be scary. You're not gonna be able to understand it all the time, but just go and do things in faith, man. Do things in faith. Do things scared. And get God on your side. Get yourself to a point to where you can only trust God. Because if you do stuff on your own, you think it's going to come by your power. But I'm learning that even with what I'm studying right now in the Bible, in the Word, is that I have to solely depend on God for some of the stuff that's going to happen in my life, because some of the things I'm just not going to be able to do without Him. And I guess I got all that from the Croods. So go check it out. This has been Jason Fredericks. Thanks for coming by my channel. Check us out on Alright TV. The Playmakers are on Alright TV. We got some crazy videos on there. Check me out on my brother's channel, Kev on Stage. Me, him, and our friend Nate Jackson do a show called My Take, where we take various topics that are happening on in the world, very good, stories that we think, and we just give our take on it. It's around the horn style. It's very cool. Nothing like that on YouTube that we've seen. So we like that, and I just thank you. Subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be putting more stuff up. Forgive, there's not a lot of stuff up now, but it's coming. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.